started the podcast. Watch number 10. Watch number 10 of the Grown Ups 2. Guy and Tim. Guy and Tim. Tim Bat and Guy Montgomery. And the Grown Ups 2. Grown Ups 2. So, we've watched Grown Ups 2 10 times now, and as long-time fans of the podcast will know, welcome along to another episode of The Worst Idea of All Time, that this was the episode with Tim Bat
and Guy Montgomery.
This was the episode where we allowed ourselves to start having a little bit of fun and games, and
we drank beer.
We drank a lot of beer.
And it feels great. And we've got some pizza in the studio.
We ate a little bit of pizza. There's no lie.
We've still got some left.
So, here's how this week carved up, folks.
Wait, let's not dive straight into it. Let's talk about life.
Okay.
Oh, life. Oh, life. Oh, life. Do. I'm afraid of the dark.
What is that song? No one knows.
I get the shivers. I'll take you up on a
You're
day.
freaking me out with your voice.
Anytime, anywhere.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
All right,
Bungee jumping, I don't care. Life. Oh, life.
Seriously.
Oh,
No, we're done.
life. Oh, life.
Guys, it's a 20-minute podcast.
Do. Life. Oh, life.
done.
Oh, life. Oh, life. Do.
Okay. So,
Do.
seriously, bro?
Do.
That's enough. So what we've attempted to do on this, the 10th watch of Grown Ups 2, is develop something of a drinking game for you all at home to follow. So our common advice for the podcast has always been never watch the film. Don't watch the movie. Just listen to the podcast.
No,
But
there's a
things
reason.
have changed. Things have changed.
Well, this is our last piece of pizza each, so don't worry too much. It seems wrong that we did this when Jesus was getting out of bed, if you know what I'm saying.
No, does it? It's Easter Monday, and much like our terrible shambles of a podcast, which I felt died in our 9th episode, we're resurrecting it to unimaginable heights.
In the same way we resurrected this old pizza that you had. I'll tell you what,
All it involves is an oven.
it tastes good.
Yeah, it does taste good.
Look, guys, here's the situation. I know we've been bouncing around like a fucking ball recently. Ups and downs, highs and lows. You don't know how to feel. We don't know how to feel. But quite frankly, week 10, nearly 1/5 into the podcast, I feel great.
I feel awesome.
I've had... We even wound up having like six,
5, 6, 7
beers each.
Somewhere in there. Somewhere in the range.
That was 6. And it just makes the movie better. Okay, so we've come up with some rules.
We've come up with a comprehensive book of rules.
And the issue, I guess, is that if you haven't seen the movie, this is going to sound like nonsense. But if you have seen the movie, you're an idiot.
But I respect you as well.
And now, if you want to watch it again, you can do it with these exciting additions. It actually gets better. If you haven't seen the movie...
What did I
we'll
tell
post these
you?
on the, okay, so
Before we started recording, I said, don't yell into the mic. You're already yelling. Chill out, guy.
This is a good reason to watch the movie.
It's a good reason to yell, and I'm sorry for...
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry for
Why don't you... Hey,
crushing you.
Mr. Cool, responsible guy, why don't you read the rules out? And
Dude, guy,
dude, hey, how cool are we? We're hugging now.
listen.
We've got our temples on each other's temples.
Listen, listener. This is what went down this week for the worst idea of all time. Guy and I set out to watch the movie and make up a drinking game as we went along watching it. Now, we feel that we were well versed enough in the film to be able to pick what would be a good rhythm and pick some good moments and recurring gags to pick when you should drink. And I think we did a pretty fucking good job, if you ask me.
No, I think we did too. I think also, I mean, there's a level of coherence still, which suggests that we could have pushed the boat out further.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
relative to what we have to do after the movie and what you might watch the movie on a Monday morning and also have things to do. So
Yeah.
we wouldn't want to write you off.
Here's the beauty of the drinking game, Grown Ups 2 drinking game. You can do it before you go to work on a Monday.
Absolutely.
But you got to get up a little early because the movie's 101 minutes. So just bear that in mind. Okay.
You'll be starting the day at 6.
Should we start at the start, Guy Montgomery?
Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Love that.
I think that's
I'm
a
a
song.
musical fan. No, it's from
What's it from?
it's from With the Mountains and Julie Andrews and
Sound of Music.
yeah. It's from Sound of
See,
Music.
you remember earlier in the podcast, I was like, I want to do this so that we can become better friends. Right now, you're patting my left bicep. We're sitting literally almost on top of each other.
Because I've been drinking. Have you got an Armani watch?
Yeah, I
I've
got
never
it.
noticed that before.
I've never worn it before.
Good God.
I've obviously worn it before.
Wait a
but
minute.
it's not on the podcast.
Isn't that Tim Lamborn's watch?
Tim Lamborn might have worn this watch, but this is definitely my watch.
Shit.
My uncle, who was also my godfather, gave it to me for my 21st.
Pretty sure I heard that same story from old Lambo. But anyway, here's how you play the Grown Ups 2 drinking game.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Legally purchase a copy of Grown Ups 2.
Well,
Download Grown Ups 2 from the internet.
that's what I'm talking about.
Number 2.
Open a beer at the establishing shot. You'll recognize this as being the grand, sweeping, panning shot of beautiful trees over the great state of
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
If that's a state, it's unimportant.
It is. I googled it after our last thing, and boy, do I feel like an idiot because I kept saying it was the city. It's not. It's a state. So, you've got your open beer. Careful with that now.
Just getting it out of the
That
way.
was Guy Montgomery moving the pizza box.
Getting a new angle on this.
No. Just respect where the microphone is. Respect it.
I just want to lean on the couch like this.
I know. Okay, well, let me get into it. So, you've got your open beer at the establishing shot. Now, you need to drink every time that the deer takes a piss on someone, which, let me tell you, comes pretty hard and fast at the start of the movie.
We're rolling our sleeves up and getting down and dirty in the garden pretty much right off the bat with this one.
Now, let me say this. For this drinking game, I've marked down how many times each occurrence happens in the film, and they're rough, but I think they're pretty accurate.
I think we should put a photo of these notes on the internet. 'Cause
Okay, well, we'll do that later.
It's a good looking bit of paper, but it's a shambles.
It's a yellow, which is easier on the eyes. It's a legal pad.
Do you know the etymology of the word shambles?
No?
Neither. It's a good word though. Shambles.
It's almost onomatopoeia, isn't it? Because it's like...
Shambles.
Because it
It's not
sounds
onomatopoeia.
like... No, I know it's not, but it sounds like it's just so descriptive in the sound of the word.
You know another word I like? Cross. As in, don't make me cross. Underused. Sort of it's what your mum used to say when you were 8 and you had lots of marshmallows before dinner. She said, you'll spoil your appetite. It'll make me cross.
The deer pissing on different people in the film has a total tally, as far as I could tell, of 3.
2.
Oh, yeah, that's a 2. The second thing that you want to do is you want to take a drink every time that Adam Sandler does the Adam Sandler yell. And you'll know this
I'm not talking about yelling!
How many times do I have to say it, bro? Don't yell on the
That was an example.
podcast.
That was important.
Jesus.
That was useful.
Well, now I'm going to have to,
What?
edit that bit of audio because
If you
you
had
probably
a better
picked up-
microphone, it would absorb the sound I'm throwing down.
Well, if you had a microphone, we wouldn't have to use my microphone. I'm throwing
think-
back at you.
If we're going to be talking about this stuff, what we should also talk about is the fact that this is the first time we've watched the movie in a different setting.
Is it?
Well, usually
Oh, it is.
we
Yeah.
watch it at your house.
Yeah.
And today you said, I'm looking after some fish. I've
Yeah.
got to go feed the fish.
Yeah.
Let's make an
I'm
event
looking
of
after
it.
a mate's place, and so we decided to watch it there for a little change and pass. For
And-
those of you who don't speak in the Deutsch, that's change and pace. And here we are.
And you might speak Dutch and just not understand Tim's awful Dutch accent.
Well, it was German, not Dutch. Well, the last bit, not the first bit. The first bit was poor English. At any rate, let's press forward. So Adam Sandler yelling, doing the edit. So yeah, as I say, Guy actually presented a pretty good example of it. He peeked out the mic, but that's what the Adam Sandler yell sounds like. When he talks like this.
You know
And
how
yelling
Adam
sound.
Sandler does. Whenever anyone says the word crazy, which is actually surprisingly
No,
common.
hold on. We're going to give the totals through all of this as well. As a heads up.
We should surprise.
should we?
We should surprise them.
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Oh, game changer.
I gotta do a wee.
Oh, okay. I'll take over. Take a wee real quick. You be
don't-
real quick? You be real quick. Okay.
Fuck up the pot.
Okay, sweet as. So I'm not going to tell you the total. We'll go on with this thing of not saying the total. So Yeah, the word crazy. Now, I put a question mark on this one because I wasn't sure if it was going to come up too much and too frequently in the film, but it turns out it's at just the right amount that you can take a swig of beer. Oh yeah, by the way, every time that we're saying like one of these rules, that means you should take just a little swig of beer or wine, whatever you're drinking, okay? Okay, so far, just to recap, you open your beer at the establishing shot with the pan over the trees. We've got the deer taking a piss on someone, you take a sip. Adam Sandler yell, you take a sip. Someone saying the word crazy, you take a sip. The next rule is Gigglesworth. If someone says Gigglesworth in this film, you take a sip. And I'm going to give you a hot tip, it happens 7 times. Now, the next rule is every time that Bean's an idiot. And you're probably wondering to yourself, because we warned you not to watch the movie. You're going to yourself, who the fuck is Bean? Well, let me tell you who Bean is. Bean is one of 2 actors who are twins. They're child actors, and they're twins, like the Olsen twins. And they're both playing the same character of Kevin James's kid. And his mum's decided to take this track of parenting where you don't correct them when they're wrong because that might destroy their confidence. So you just encourage them. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. You just encourage them. So Bean is a goddamn retard. And every time you see an example of this happening on screen, you take a drink. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up.
I did a roly-poly.
Good stuff. That happens.
Do you want to see it?
I don't know if we can see it in the podcast, to be honest. Go on. Oh, that was
I'm back.
Perfect. That was bloody perfect. So that happens half a dozen times. Here's where we're up to, Guy. Hiccups. So now, we were actually tossing up in the film whether you should drink every time someone says hiccups or every time someone says Higgins.
I worry that we are boring right now.
Spice it up then.
I would like to talk to you about morning tea. What'd you have, bruh?
I didn't have morning tea. I didn't have anything before 1 p.m. today.
I picked up Tim
Except for a
today
mochaccino.
to come and watch this podcast and feed these fish. And you said you've been living off of exclusively fat and sugar.
Yeah.
The
So
last few
mochaccino
days.
was the sugar and the night before was the pizza, which we finished off.
And you said, I'm only on trail mix now. And you bought a big bag
Oh
of trail
yeah, the
mix.
trail mix. Hold on,
What
I'll
did
be
you
right
do
back.
with the trail mix,
Be
Tim?
right back.
What did you do with the trail mix?
BRB, bro.
This guy is blatantly an image trail mix eater. He doesn't actually like it. He just carries around a bag of trail mix in the same way your friend carries around a Hemingway book. It's purely so people think that he's healthy.
Well, guess who doesn't get any trail mix now, bitch?
Chloe Sesame
No,
trail mix.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Continue with the... No, you don't get any. Continue with the rules.
Oh. So we chose hiccups. At one point we talked about it before, Salma Hayek yells out, "Have a great day, have a wonderful day, my beautiful children, I love you, whoa!" At that point you must sink the rest of your vessel. Just because we feel like that's the sort of first moment in the movie whereby you're like, okay, we're in this thing now.
By this stage, you've already had like quite a lot of your beer,
Now-
and you should be at a near a finish
And this
point.
leads brilliantly into the next rule, which is the first arrival of Nick, the drugged up bus driver, means that you have to eat a whole banana. Now, obviously, this isn't alcohol. It's just a really good idea.
You're underselling this bit. The banana thing is because he says the line, oh fuck, who knows what his exact wording is, but he says
My wife,
know?
my wife's leaving me
after 6 weeks, was it?
after 3 weeks
3 weeks.
because she caught him eating a banana with his butt. To be fair, I shouldn't have been doing it at her mom's house.
So, I came up with the hilarious suggestion that you have to eat a banana at that point.
There's so much on this piece of paper. We're not going to get through it all in a podcast, are we?
Yeah, we will.
How long have we been going?
Oh shit, quite a while. 14 minutes?
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not. Oh god, this trail mix is off the hook.
Yeah, it's a good trail mix.
Fuck,
Okay.
it's good. So
I
anyway,
mean,
you
do you
gotta
know
eat
what?
banana.
Should
No,
we-
no, listen. Let me dwell on the banana for just a moment, because the banana is a hilarious fruit to eat midway through a drinking game, because if there's any fruit that's gonna make you vomit, it's gonna be a goddamn banana. So it's funny that you have to eat it this early into the film.
Bananas are actually a great source of slow-burning energy and potassium.
You want a fun fact about bananas? They're probably the most radioactive fruit that exists.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know I can deep throat, depending on the size, I can deep throat a whole banana.
Dude, I have got a mate of mine who used to be able to deep throat a banana.
Yeah. Get your camera ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the banana.
Oh. Could we maybe do it after the podcast?
No, take a photo of it.
Oh, you've got a banana right there. Okay, hold on. All right.
So this is
Let's have
happening
a
live.
look. Okay. So what? Do you want me to take a video or a still?
I don't know.
Probably a video, eh? Oh, hold on. It's pointed at me. I've got to change the cameras. Oh, God. How do I do... Oh, shit. It's recording. Hold on. Just excuse us, folks, for just a moment.
Dangerous game playing this drinking game and then doing the podcast.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, I'm on video mode and I'm on your face. So let's see some...
Are we rolling? Are you rolling?
Do it.
This is
I'm
Guy
rolling.
Montgomery from the worst idea of all time, deep throating a banana. The big banana.
You can't do it at all.
I can. I
can't do
can't.
it at all.
It's gone wrong.
That was so... I'm stopping recording. That was so shit. I'm going to put that up on the Facebook so you can laugh at Guy Montgomery.
Wait.
That was so shit, bro. You can't deep throat shit.
Oh, it's misshapen. Look at that. That's not how a banana should go down.
Are you kidding me? That's just... It's a straight banana. Like, that's what a banana looks like,
No, look.
bro.
You see how it curves up at the end? Look. See how it curves up at the end?
Bro, eat a dick.
See-
or a banana if you could.
See how it curves up at the end? That's
No, you
not
can't
how a
do that.
banana usually curves.
I'm going to try and find a clip. I've got a mate of mine who can deep throat... Oh, here we go. I've got a mate of mine who can deep throat a banana like you wouldn't even fucking credit, bro.
I'm really...
Right, hold on. Let me put this on full screen mode on my phone.
There'll be a few people listening who... I know that my friend Jono listens. He went to high school with me. He's seen me deep throat bananas.
Well, I don't believe... Okay, check this out. This is my mate Gary Poynton, who works for... he's a radio dude.
Wait,
We work
is
together
that
at
a
a radio
peeled
station.
banana?
Yeah, it is. But look at that.
I can do
He
that with
closed
a... I can straight up
Fuck
do
off!
that.
You can't do that. He put the entire
I'm about to do it with
banana
a peeled banana right now.
Let me see it.
Start rolling
Let
again.
me see it. I'm not going to record it. I don't trust you.
No, record. You have to
Destroy
record
my
it.
trust. Where'd you get the banana anyway?
I bought it.
Really? Or is it Matt's banana?
It's my banana. I bought a banana.
Okay.
You fucking asshole.
All right, Dick. I'm rolling. You better eat this fucking banana quick.
All right, this is Guy Montgomery. Take 2. Deep throating a banana.
Okay, here we go.
no.
Oh, jeez. You've broken it. You broke the head off it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but I'll still be impressed if you can deep throat that. You are full of shit, bro.
I'm
Is
bleeding.
it blood?
It's from before. It's because of the upwards facing part of the banana. That's so gross. Oh, turn the camera off, man. That's disgusting.
Oh my god. Guy Montgomery's banana had blood on it. His mouth. I don't know what to think.
That's really quite heavy, eh?
Do you have AIDS, bro? This is so weird.
Straight up, I told you it hurt because the banana and the skin on it was pointing up at the back.
I'm very freaked out.
No, it's fine.
Dude, we're at the 18-minute mark. We're gonna move through the drinking game.
We'll post the drinking game online.
No,
this
we're
is
gonna
like
move through.
I gotta go see a fucking doctor, man.
Holy shit, bro. You got something seriously wrong with you.
No, honestly, I scratched the back of my mouth. I'm fine.
I don't know if you are, dude. So the next bit where you want to drink
It's too much. We're never gonna get through all this stuff.
is okay, where are we up to? Oh, okay. So the next instruction
Do you
is
want some of the banana?
you've got to. Can you throw it away or something? Don't eat it. It's got your blood on it. You got to boo Adam Sandler at the bus driver line with the. Oh yeah, that's right. It's one of the low lights of the film where Adam Sandler comes and says, "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, this is your bus driver."
This is
or
your
some
new
shit
bus
like that.
driver. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your new bus driver.
And he plays the clarinet with his hands, miming. It's a low light of the film. You got to boo Adam Sandler, like audibly boo him when he comes on stage, and by that I mean screen. So you've just finished a beer when Selma Hayek said, "Have a great day, my children. I love you
Man,
all."
we're up to like number
Shut
6.
up. So
You've
let's
got
proceed.
about 18 more.
Yeah,
There's
well-
just
Well, what's
these
going to
people
take
don't
up
wanna
more
hear.
time? Pushing through or
Leave-
yelling about it?
I'm not yelling. I'm
You
just
are
saying
yelling.
we'll put the rules online. If you want the rules, you can find them online. They don't,
So-
we need to do we need to do our shining light.
so
we need to do our shining light.
the
we need
next-
to do our shining
the
light.
next
My shining
rule
light this week
in
was
the
Adam
game-
Sandler's daughter. She is a fantastic actor, potentially the best actor in the whole film. Very convincing and cute.
How old is she?
I don't know. I haven't actually IMDb'd her.
Guess.
10. It's a good guess.
The next
You know who else I IMDb'd? It was the gay yoga teacher. And I thought I was familiar, but I don't even recognize him for anything. He was on Dawson's Creek for 2 seasons in 2002, 2003.
I kept thinking he was the host of The Amazing Race, but I think
That's
that
Phil
might have
Keegan.
been there was a Kiwi dude, Phil.
Yeah.
My man.
He's hot, though. He
looks like
the
Phil
yoga
Keegan.
teacher is hot.
The next rule in the drinking
Look,
game,
we're not going to get through. I'm not even going to let you. You're teasing them with this.
you've got to drink every time that there's a push-up bra on screen, and it happens half a dozen times. But it's not like every time...
You see a push-up bra, that would be too much.
Yeah, it's every time there's like a new push-up bra scene.
What's your shining light, bro?
Shut up.
No, come on.
Every time Nick
Do the
gets
shining
in-
light, we'll get out of here, post it online.
No, because we've got to explain the nuance of it. This thing isn't a Facebook group. This is a podcast.
It is, the rules are going to go on the Facebook group. We're not going to get through these.
They're going on the podcast.
You've
We've
wasted
got time.
You've wasted too much of our time.
You have wasted too
You've
much.
been disrespectful not only to me, but also the podcast. And I guess what really fucks me off the most is the listeners. You have been disrespecting the listeners this whole podcast.
Nick gets injured, you take a drink. When John Lovitz is on screen, you applaud him. You take a drink on his golden lines, and there are 4 of them. Let's see if we can name them off. Quick succession. Number 1 is...
If you please.
If you please. The second one is
Say it's true, even if it isn't. The third one is
You're all
prostitutes. And the fourth one is in a completely different scene when he says, I'm having a wonderful time.
Okay, so the word came up. Whenever that is said or visible, you take a drink. That happens half a dozen times in the film. Every time you feel bad for Steve Buscemi and the state of his career, have a drink. That happens 5 times during the course of the film.
Keep going.
Every time there is a burp snort. Now, we
We're not
didn't
gonna
fully
expla-
establish
No,
the rule,
we
but
ca-
I am going to postulate, because this is what we did this time, just high five whoever's around you.
Yeah.
Give them a real good high five.
It'll be good for morale. Keep going. I've got a really sore throat, by the way.
Ballet. When the ballet scene happens, which is the second low light point of the film, second of 2, there's only 2 and this is the second one. So this is when the production music that's really terrible plays.
Quick.
You got to slap yourself right in the face. This is where they're all dancing and the production music's on.
Keep going.
Whenever you have a genuine laugh at the film,
If you
have
laugh
to drink.
at the movie, at the word of the movie, not something
Not what your
about...
mates are doing.
No.
Not
You have to
them.
be laughing at the movie. If you catch yourself laughing, you better have a sip of that beer or wine, friend.
Every time Brayden does something awesome, have a drink. Now, this includes the bit where he busts out a knife and cuts the head off a teddy bear.
I think this is subjective. I think you get to choose when you think Braden's being awesome.
Well, I'm going to name the ones that we named awesome. Also, when he does the dive into the creek off Suicide 35, you take a drink then, because he does a mean flip, bro. God damn, that's a mean flip. And also, of course, the GIF, which you'll know about if you are a fan on our Facebook group, where he just chucks the thumb up and says, Summertime.
Keep going.
Also, take a drink when the director of photography gets bored. This is in the bit at the creek when, out of nowhere, it seems like there's just a music video popping up. Now, every time someone jumps off Suicide 35, you gotta take a drink. That happens about 4 or 5
Keep going.
times.
Quick.
When... I can't read that.
I can read it.
Oh, who is it? Who caterpillars? Becky or Donna?
When Donna caterpillars, you must caterpillar.
Oh, you've got
or
a caterpillar
someone has
also.
to caterpillar
and me
in the
and
room.
Guy, let me say this right now. Guy and I have done every part of this except for eating the banana. Although Guy just did that now. We've done every part of this, of the rules that we're laying down. So we're with you on this journey.
Every time Adam Sandler tries to medicate one of his kids with drugs and the kid doesn't want it, you have to drink. Every time Shaquille O'Neal urinates in a pool, you have to drink. Every time
Andy Samberg is on screen in a different shot, you have to drink. That happens 3 times.
Every time a dog drinks a beer, you have to drink.
You have to finish your beer.
Okay.
You finish your beer when that beer finishes beer. Now, when the song "Angel in the Centerfold" comes on, you've got to sing the words to it because everyone knows it. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na.
You don't have to sing the
Those are
words, just the tune.
Those are the words.
What's the last thing here? Song, bring, but cross-section of characters.
Oh, yeah. That was just me trying to figure out, what is that song that runs over that last bit?
You're never going
Do
to
you know
know.
what I mean? Because, okay, for those of you who haven't been sitting
Guy
in the room,
Montgomery.
which is everyone, there's a scene
That's
right
all we have
close to
time
the
for
end
this week.
where it goes...
This is the worst idea of all time.
goes through all the characters
Don't
having
watch the
dinner
movie.
at their family's place.
Tune in next week
And there's like
for
this...
episode
Hold on for
11.
a second. Just hold on for a second. There's a song that plays throughout that whole scene. It goes for about 2 minutes, but super quietly. And I haven't been able to figure out what the song is or who it's by. you know.
Mystery. Oh my God, let's go home.
Guys, we're going to post the rules up for the official Worst Idea of All Time drinking game online, so you can grab it from facebook.com/worst idea of all time. But on behalf of Guy Montgomery, I'd like to say thanks for listening.
I'd also like to say on behalf of Tim Bat, thanks for listening. Come check out my comedy show, Tim Bat Saves Planet Earth,
And
starting at the Kevin Club in Wellington on the 29th of April, running all the way through to the 3rd of May.
I would also invite you to come and see my comedy show in the festival, which is nominated for a Billy T. It's called Guy Montgomery Presents a Succinct and concise summary of how he feels about certain things, which you can buy tickets from comedyfestival.co.nz, and that's going to be on in Wellington from the 29th of April at the Fringe Bar.
That's right. Otherwise, unless you want to have a great time like we did on a Monday morning, don't watch the movie.
Don't watch the movie. Unless you're drinking. In which case, do this.
Happy Easter.
Oh yeah. Happy Zombie Jesus holiday. Love you guys. Love you.
Live everybody.